I, 24F, met my new flatmate, 26M, yesterday and we had sex within an hour of meeting. Don't know what to do. Hi, please don't judge me. I'm not the kind of girl that usually does this. I've only slept with 5 people, all relationships. I've never even had a one-night stand. Edit. Fuck what I said above. Judge me all you like. And yes, I am that kind of girl, now watch a gon' do. I live in a 4-bed house, and we had a room spare. Yesterday, the new flatmate moved in. I wasn't in when he arrived, but when I got back from work, he was in the kitchen making food. The second that I walked in, I don't know how or why or what happened, but the sexual tension was just ridiculous. Even just from seeing the back of his head, I felt something weird. We spoke for a few minutes, introduced ourselves, etc., but it felt like we were really comfortable with each other already, and we were getting along so well. There's no point me going into all the details. I am literally just blown away by what happened, and I guess typing it is helping me come to terms with it. There's so much sexual tension between us that I want to brag about it, So we started talking about a new TV series, and I invited him to watch it in my room. As I just put on the next episode, he accepted, and soon we're stoned in bed watching TV. And then we just made eye contact at like an awkward sex scene, and then suddenly we're kissing. It was crazy. I wasn't even thinking. I wasn't making sense of anything around me. I just wanted to have sex with him. He's so ridiculously like my type, but extra somehow. I wish I could explain it. Literally, if anyone can tell me what sexual tension is scientifically, Ela5, pleasey. Anyway, we had sex for maybe half an hour, and then we heard another flatmate come home and my mom called me. So he just went to his room. I saw him a couple hours later going to the bathroom, and he just winked at me and said, "Can't believe we just did that." And I just said, "Yeah, crazy." Do I do now? I fancy him so much. The sex was great. But he's my flatmate, and it's all awkward and weird. And I stalked his Instagram, and he doesn't upload regularly, but it looks like he had a girlfriend pretty recently. I can only assume, well, pray, that they are in fact broken up. Lord, how do I survive in this house? Is it safe to keep having sex with him? Because I want to. Can I just knock on his door and ask if he wants to do it again? Edit. Some of these comments are insane, haha. I don't feel bad about it. Do I normally do that kind of thing?
No.
Am I that kind of girl now? Yeah, I guess I am. Who cares? You can judge me if you want to. Edit 2. I used protection. I'm aware that he may not want to do it again and that we may not be soulmates. That is okay. There's no pressure on him. He can do what he wants, and so can I. Maybe he does have a girlfriend. I'm not responsible for that. I didn't cheat on anyone. And if I find out he does have a girlfriend, I'll tell her. This event does not define me as a person or make me less of a person. Grow up, it's 2019, and people be shag. I slept with my roommate within an hour of meeting him. Hey, a week ago I posted about the fact that I slept with my roommate within an hour of meeting him. And I wasn't sure where to go from there. I was surprised at how much attention it got, and thank you for all your comments. I think I was a little too excited and you brought me back down to earth. The following few days, neither of us were home much, so we only saw each other briefly, but we were friendly. On Thursday, he knocked on my door in the evening and asked if we could talk. I was so nervous I thought he was going to say he had a GF lol, but he was actually really good. He addressed everything straight away and made me feel so comfortable. He said that he's sorry he wasn't around much the days after, but I was like, no, it's fine. I haven't been home either. I knew it wasn't on purpose. The vibe between us has never been awkward or anything. Anyway, he said that he was surprised at himself at what happened, but that he really enjoyed it, and he got a really good feeling from me, and then he laughed and he was real cute, and he said, like maybe you have a good soul, if that's a thing, and put his hand on mine, and he was kidding, but it was cute. And then he stopped and he said he really wanted to know how I felt, and he said, sorry, I'm not trying to make this a big thing. I just want to make sure you're okay with everything, and I want to make sure you feel respected. I was kind of blown away by how sweet he was about it. I said that I was fine and that I felt the same as him, like shocked but happy, but not wanting to make it a huge thing. He said he is really attracted to me, but his main concern is making sure we're both happy living together, whatever happens. I said I agreed, and then we just carried on talking, and it just dissolved into talking about nothing but for about 5 hours. Then it was really late, and he said he should go to bed, and he said he should go to bed, and he kissed my hand jokingly before he left. It was all really sweet and nice, and I think that whatever happens, he's a respectful guy and will communicate and will be mindful of each other. At one point while we were talking, he did say, "Sorry, we've gotten off track," but I felt it was important we didn't just discuss what happened. I wanted to get to know you a bit. It was a spontaneous thing, so I'm glad you agree that we shouldn't make a big deal out of it, and there's no point discussing hypotheticals or getting caught up in worry. We'll be good to each other and treat each other like humans, and that's all we can do. And maybe we'll have sex again too if you're also up for that. God, he's great. Anyway, sorry it's nothing too exciting, but I had a few PMs asking for an update, so I wanted to let you know. I'm really happy with the outcome, and I'm sure we'll be good friends at the very least.